It's fun to do. It's a lot of work, but you look at what the joy of people coming by, and that's the reason why you do it.
It was actually my husband's idea. We started it in the late 80s in Clifton Heights neighborhood where we first bought our first home. It started there and it's just really evolved, and we've been able to get bigger and better every year, and now we're at this house that has lots more space. The theme is teddy bears, and so all the scenes in the windows are reminiscent of the famous bar days downtown, and the windows are my very favorite. They're beautiful.
The most complicated piece is probably in my neighbor's yard. It's a toy company, so that piece takes a little bit longer, but it also complements everything else. So everything kind of complements each other. And
it's a hobby and a passion. It's both.
You know, we try to build it like if you're a kid, you have to have imagination. And you want it to be real, but if you're in an imaginary land per se, this is kind of what we imagine.
The neighbors have been fantastic. They've always just been supportive and nice about it, and they enjoy it.
But it's also a good thing because it brings people in Crestwood, and they get to see Crestwood area, maybe go out to dinner and kind of enjoy this area as well.
There's always a lot of traffic, and you know, it really is a pleasure to see, and we've never had any, problems with the amount of cars.
We normally start like around 5, and then during a weekday, between about 10 o'clock, and then on weekends we go to like 11.
Sometimes it kind of even can go year-round because as things get older, things need repair. So my husband's repairing things in August, knowing that it's going to be going up soon. Things get old and we just have to replace, and so it's kind of it is a hobby in that you're looking for unique pieces and have things that are just we can just call our own, that we wouldn't see everywhere.
It's fun, and our Santa night is a big event for St. Patrick's Center, and we give out cookies and hot chocolate. And we have Santa Claus out there. And
how we became supporters of St. Patrick's Center is kind of a funny story. I work for Mallinckrodt Pharmaceuticals, and when Dan Buck came to speak, he talked about, if you look around in your handbag or your pocket, you've got keys. You've got keys to your house, your car, your gym, maybe you own a boat, maybe you own a summer house, if you're lucky enough to have those things. And people go to St. Patrick's Center with no keys. And what St. Patrick's Center does is give them tools and resources to get them keys. Even
though Christmas is a time of giving and sharing and stuff like that, but for them it's all year round. And so we want to make sure that we can do our part as one family. We sometimes I get a little stressed because you want to do more for them, but we do the best we can, and people are very generous, and for just driving by and having a display, and for people to give what they can, that's comes from the heart, from them, and that's part of Christmas.
And we would do it anyway, so to know that they can benefit from that and they can do good, it's just like a bonus. This year was $5,600. There's some years that are more and there's some years that are less, but yeah, it's always been a good thing for them, so we're happy to do it. The thought never even entered my mind, winning or being awarded such an honor. It's quite a pleasure. I know that there's a lot of people from the area that do come by, so I mean, it's just assumed that business owners and members of Chamber of Commerce have seen it or know about it. But it was quite a surprise and quite an honor.
I'm also humble because we do things not looking to get anything back in return, and you do it for other people that they get something out of it. For somebody to nominate us was a blessing and very thoughtful to put us in that category, because I would do this no matter what. It's
a pleasure to be included in the fine group of people that are receiving this award.
If it takes me 200 hours to put this, display together, you can't see it in three minutes or 2 minutes. So we tell people, walk around. We have music outside, which kind of gets you in the spirit, but we also have a radio station that's in your car, so you could still feel like you're part of it either way. One of the reasons why we we enjoy doing it is because you got, you know, older people that can't decorate anymore and they did their time, and you got younger people that, you know, when I was growing up, you know, we spent a lot of time with parents because we didn't have a lot of money growing up. So we took a bus to downtown and we went to Pope Cafeteria. We looked at the windows, things that don't cost much, but when you spend time with your family and your loved ones, it's something that you can't put a price on that.